Can we get anything right around here?
No, because if I head the parade, if I lead the parade, we're all in trouble. And lately, I'm leading the parade, so it's bad. Andrew's going to hate me forever.
Joined now by Leader of the Opposition, Danielle Smith. Welcome to our show.
Well, thank you for having me. There it is. I knew you were going to play my song. I was going to make you sing it if you couldn't actually find it.
The wheels on the bus.
No, please don't.
No, we're not singing now?
Do you know the key to... Stop, G. Stop. The key to good comedy is timing.
Timing?
Yeah, key to good radio. I don't know. Frankly.
Danielle Smith joins us, Leader of the Opposition. Andrew Grose, Leslie Primeau. Today is a day of getting to know your opposition leader, and it's not about politics.
No, it's not. And I have to say that this is sorely overdue, and I'll tell you why, because as I do with any guest that we would have in the studio, I do my due diligence and research, and I realized last night I don't know a lot about you, and after researching you extensively last night, I still know nothing about you. If I could quote from your website... this is
Are you getting into politics? It
not
sounds
at
like
all.
You're about to. Okay.
Not at all, ma'am. Your website said Danielle and her husband David enjoy reading, traveling, and taking in Alberta's many sights, and that's all I could find out about you personally.
Well, I'm always punctual.
Well, there.
It was my New Year's resolution, and darn it.
How's that going?
I know. I'm going to reset. Can you reset on a New Year's resolution?
Yes.
Two words for you. New driver.
Actually, all you have to do is remember that the Ukrainian Christmas is coming up, so their New Year is also coming up. Start again.
That's when I'll do it.
All right, great.
Yeah.
So
tell me something about you. Who are you?
Well, it should also say in my biography that we are dog lovers. We did have 2 dogs.
I just skipped over that.
Yeah, you may have. We had 2 dogs, and I thought Albertans got to know them because they were both on the campaign bus with us.
Oh.
One of them sadly passed a couple of weeks ago.
You had a campaign bus. Oh, that's right. I do remember that.
Oh, dear. Yes, I thought that was why we had my song playing when I came in. Hey, wait a minute. You're still straying into politics.
I apologize. I did do that. I apologize.
Did you keep the dogs with you the entire time?
We did, and that's where we think Turk probably picked up this kind of fungal infection, and so he ended up passing in the fall. But he was a wonderful, wonderful dog, fantastic breed. I don't know if you have ever come across a Chesapeake Bay Retriever. They're just beautiful dogs. Yeah. And so we're hoping to be able to get another puppy in the spring. We figure with it being minus 20 most of the time, it's not the best time to be doing any puppy training, but we're looking forward to getting a new one.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. So getting back to who you are, you're a Calgarian.
Yeah. Yes. I was born and raised. I'm now a High Riveronian. I moved to High River. High River, right? I never know whether what is. I never know the rule when you do Ionian or Ite. I think it's High River, right? Maybe a High River.
Yeah, I'm not really sure.
Well, if you figure it out, let me know. But that's where I live now. I've been there for.
You're a Joe Clarkian.
It's actually
he from High River?
He is
that true?
And Ken Hughes.
I know nothing about Joe Clark.
Ken Hughes is from the area.
Huh.
Yeah, absolutely. There's actually Joe Clark's school is not that far from my house.
All right, so let's back up to before you were born.
Yes.
This is really getting to know Danielle Smith. Parents?
I don't remember that period of time.
Yeah, but I'm sure somebody's filled you in.
I was born in 1971. Happens to be the same year the PCs came to power. I know that's political.
Really?
So I've never known any other government than the PCs. But I'm the second oldest, 5 kids. Got an older brother who's a big Oilers fan, by the way, and 2 younger brothers and a younger sister. So I grew up doing an awful lot of babysitting, and I'm just so grateful. My family all lives in Alberta. Parents are still in Calgary. My brother Shane lives here in Edmonton. My other brother Troy lives up in Grand Prairie. My sister just moved to Ponoka. So
wow, that's a big family. I'm trying to keep track. It's
Are
5?
They all political?
5 kids.
Yeah.
None.
Is your family political?
The most political is probably Shane.
Okay.
But he's a vegan environmentalist, so it's a bit. It was
He's
a bit
vegan?
of a vegan.
This is Alberta.
Wow.
You can't be a vegan.
How was Christmas dinner?
Yeah.
Wow.
He tends to bring he always brings his own dinner. He brings tofu and roasted vegetables. He actually is a fantastic cook.
I don't know him. I already don't like him.
This
is a very honest show.
He's a great kid. He works
works
at the Apple store. He's very cool.
Oh, he's an Apple guy too.
Now he's an Apple guy. He's a vegan and a techie geek.
And he's just produced his first online book. He's an author as well. Went to school.
What's it about?
Here. I haven't read it yet. I told him I would be downloading it.
Right.
I know. He's a fan. He's
Look at that! You had an opportunity to push the book.
I was going to, and I told him I was going to buy it too. I hope he's not listening to this. But
if you're just joining us, we're talking to a Leader of the Opposition, Danielle Smith, who on her website, Danielle and her husband David enjoy reading. Your brother wrote a book and you didn't read it? You even enjoy reading.
And I do even, he says that it's a science fiction book as well, so futuristic. So, which I do like. I do like science fiction.
All right, so what was the last book you did actually read?
I am.
These are the easy questions.
I know.
Ouch.
I do a lot of reading of reports, a lot of reading of estimates
Sure.
these days because we have to prepare
If
for
you want to have
estimates.
more fun with that question, ask him the last book he read.
Okay, let me tell you. I'm in the middle of
It
a
would be a
long
textbook.
series, a very long series
Okay.
that's written by Terry Goodkind,
All right.
and
Means nothing to me.
oh, it
but-
doesn't. Oh,
No,
it's a fantasy series. I'm
okay.
on something like book 7, and I think I think he's written up to book 10, and it's still the same
Wow.
series.
So by fantasy, what do you mean fantasy? Science fiction type fantasy?
No, it's like it takes place on a
Like The Hobbit.
different, similar to that.
Okay, so that's the kind of thing you like to read.
That's right, magic and
Because it's an escape.
dragons and
Sure, really.
It's fun.
Well, you must love what's the television show? The series that's on Winter is Coming. What's that show?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, do you love that?
Oh, absolutely. They had a marathon in the last weekend, so we ended up watching 8 of them. We missed the last 2, so we're going to have to wait until it comes out February 13th. It's the second
See,
series
you
is coming.
obviously are a fan.
And
That's
it's
right.
starting. The 3rd season is starting April 1st. I can hardly wait.
If you were one character on that show, who would you be?
That is a tough question.
Yes, it is.
I think I'd be. I
wanna
think I'd be
I wanna be
the.
the little guy.
You want to be a dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody says that word anymore,
I'm
Leslie.
sorry.
Just a small person.
Little person.
Yes, little
Okay.
person.
I think he sometimes is called an imp.
Yes.
Oh, imp is a good word.
Yes, and he doesn't seem to reject the
No,
the
because
word
he's
either.
a small guy with a big heart.
He's a fantastic actor.
Yes.
He's one of my favorite characters. They're all sort of unlikable in their own way. There aren't a lot of heroes in that.
You know, that's actually a very keen observation because there's several shows these days like Breaking Bad and those kind of shows, very popular shows. Sons of Anarchy.
No good guys.
There are no good guys in the show anymore.
Yeah, and I do kind of like to have a hero to be able to root for. It is, but I do enjoy it because it combines fantasy and politics. How could you do that?
You're absolutely right.
It's 20 minutes after 3 o'clock.
on
We
a
still have
Thursday
the edition of Primeau Grose, and the leader of the opposition is with us, Danielle Smith. Get to know your opposition leader, and I will tell you tonight at 7 o'clock she will be joining College Boy, and they will be taking a look at the announcement today on the arenas. So tonight at 7, if you're listening with College Boy, you'll have a wonderful opportunity to call in and chat about that then.